We'll see if Steinmetz gets a longer lead this time. He did not start last week against Eugene. His last start at Vancouver ended in the third inning, a potential big inning. Only ended up giving up 2 runs, and he was not happy about coming out of that game.
And his first start up in Everett, he didn't get out of the first inning. Had a better start second time through. Righty to lefty, the pitch to Matt Kootenai. Maybe their best all-around hitter. He swings, runner going, throw down to Tommy Troy, and he puts the tag on Placencia, trying to swipe second on a delayed steal, and the Hops were having none of it. Kootenai left standing at home plate, but Tri-City gets 4 runs on 4 hits, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Hops baseball presents. 2-1 pitch to Kevin Sim. Swing and a high fly ball toward left center field. Wallace and Redfield converging. The center fielder Redfield brings it in, and they're 2 down. Coutinho walks, gets picked off first base. Wandering off too far on a ball in the dirt. And then Kevin Sim flies out to center. Lyle Lynn, 1 game with the Hops, 1 hit and 4 at-bats. That was at Eugene last week. He takes a strike, 0-1. Played first base on Saturday, his first game at first base this year. 4 games caught at Double-A. And most of the year on the development list, he wasn't hurt. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The development list, a relatively new development that allows players to be stashed when you got no place to put them and they're not hurt. Clark nodded yes. The 1-1 pitch from Chris, and it's taken outside. 2-1 to Lyle Lynn. 4-0 Tri-City, bottom of the second. Breeze blowing out to left field. Similar story to last night. Hops down big early. Not as big as yesterday, at least yet, but lots of game left. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Lynn, 2-2. Although Lynn played just 4 games at Double-A, did have 4 hits and 7 at-bats with a double. Back with the Diamondbacks organization after 1 year with the Blue Jays chain. A little bit of time in Double-A last year, but never appeared in a game. Most of his time last year was with Vancouver in the Northwest League. Swinging a fly ball towards center field. Redfield coming on to make the catch, and the side retired. Lynn lunged for it, got pretty good wood on it, but lines out to center.
Twice the circumstance, 3 times enemy action. Starting to believe that this team might have turned an offensive corner, and a breaking ball might have crossed up Lyle Lynn, gets past him to the backstop. Another run's going to score as Chad Stevens crosses the plate with the 7th Tri-City run.
Catcher comes up. So I was afraid I was losing my hearing. I went to an audiologist as soon as we got back, and he found out there's an entire spectrum of things we can hear, just like there's an entire spectrum of things we can see. And there was one little sliver there that was an area that my ears couldn't pick up. That's right where that buzz of whatever those bugs were in the park in Minneapolis was. That one slim little area, I couldn't hear it.
And something about recording it alters that frequency?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Interesting.
0-1 the count to Lynn. Lined out to center his first time up. 2-0 Friends front and center for the Hops. Coutinho and Lynn. Fastball over the outside corner. 0-2. Wilder Coutinho with the Hops each of the last 2 years. Lyle Lynn with Hillsborough 2019 and 2022. Lynn was the starting catcher in the final game of the Hops' most recent championship series victory over Tri-City 5 years ago. The 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, is a little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lyle. Hops beat Tri-City in that final game of the best-of-5 championship series, celebrating on their field for the 2nd time in a 4-year span. They had also won at Tri-City in the championship series in 2015. 1-2 to Lynn. Fastball foul back. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 7-0 Tri-City here in the bottom of the 5th inning. In that decisive 5th game of the championship series back in 2019, Lynn came up in the top of the 4th in a 1-1 tie, hit a 2-out double, and scored the go-ahead run on a single by Ryan January. The Hops went on to win 3-1. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball is low. Hops fans, can you name the pitchers in that game for Hillsborough? Lynn was the catcher. There were 4 pitchers. Connor Gramis went the first 3 innings. Ryan Nelson went 3. Justin Garcia 2. And Eduardo Herrera worked the 9th inning. The 2-2 pitch. Lynn swings, hits a jam shot, one hopper to the second baseman, Ketchup, who throws to first in time for out number 2. And Patino takes third base. But in case you didn't remember, Redfield from Midway High School, Waco, Texas. Breaking ball popped up off third, foul ground. Lyle Lynn and Gene Walters converging, and Walters gives way, and Lynn makes a squeeze. They're 2 down. Redfield fouls out. By the way, Joe Redfield was born October 18th, 2001. That was right in the middle of the Yankees-Mariners American League Championship Series, the day he was born. The Yanks beat the Mariners. Gene Walters wide of the bag at third, with Lyle Lynn back at the plate. 2-1 from Landon Sims. Fastball pecked on the ground toward third base. It's a foul ball. And catcher's interference, has that been called? I think it has. Yeah, on the swing by Matt Kootenai, he hit catcher Lyle Lynn's glove. Then knocked the glove clean off Lyle Lynn's hand. Lucky Lyle didn't get hit in the hand or wrist. So,
Rich, I'll know when it's time to hang it up as a broadcaster.
When you can't tell the color of their jerseys.
Lyle Lynn takes a first pitch
Are you
strike.
trying to tell me something here?
Another pitcher here on a rehab assignment. Nick Mundak taking over for Glenn Albanese. 2 outstanding curveballs to get strikeouts in the 7th. He retired the side in order. Lynn fouls off the 0-1 pitch.
When will it be time?
When I can't get through that Zenner's read without needing an oxygen tank.
It is a mouthful, isn't it?
Lyle Lynn 0 for 2, flied out to center, grounded to second. Hops getting out hit 11-2, and Lyle Lynn swings and misses. 3 pitches.